Hello. Before I publish another video regarding the water pump noise, how to reduce the water pump noise, uh, and I came with the solution, which is, I believe, works. I love it, and I'll show you the second movie, which is basically the whole system, which is uh, I showed you in another video, just a demonstration here outside. Outside the RV. Now I put the whole assembly in an RV right now, and I'll show you how it works. Let's go in RV now, which is basically a 19-foot trailer. And I apologize for any mistakes in this video because I am doing myself demonstration and doing the movie shots also. So the water tank, the 4-gallon water tank, is in the pump. Of course, I installed it here, where the pump was under the bed. So basically, I think all the majority of the trailer this size has under the bed. Now, what you see here is the tank. I showed you in previous video. It's 4 gallons. Tank, which is used in reverse osmosis water system. It's got a bladder under it on the bottom, which is basically under the air pressure. You see here the port to the blue port is for put the air inside. Right now it's pressurized until I think 7 psi, which it has to be pressurized between 5 and 7 psi, which is comes from the manufacturing that way. So I tied it down here. I installed vertically, which can be installed either vertically or horizontally. I installed vertically because that's convenient for me in this small space here, and I tie it down with a metal strap all the way around in this corner. Over there is the water pump, which is basically in this place, probably a little bit now towards me. This blue hose comes from the tank and RV, and the other right here is coming from the water pump, which has its own filter there. So there are some plumbing coming there. 2 hoses which you use basically in a kitchen, which you can buy from Home Depot or Lowe's or whatever. And before I had 3 hoses, now I reduced to 2 with this kind of plumbing here. So this is it's a valve, which is called a check valve, which basically doesn't allow the water from outside going in a RV tank or on this bowl. So because on the other side actually comes from this input from this port right here. Now on the top of the tank I have the pressure switch, which I showed you before, and the pressure gauge. Another switch here which you can shut off the water from the tank, basically take out the tank in case you need some changes or maintenance or something. All these fittings here, brass fitting, has to be lead free. Which you see this sign here, lead, ELF, lead free. And the other one doesn't have outside, but it has in a package. Suppose it has to say lead free because that is good. If it's not lead free, don't use it. This pressure switch is used usually in a wells systems, which is basically suck the water from under the ground into a tank similar as this, which is put the water there, and by the time when the pressure drops under some value such as 20 psi, the switch turns on, and the motor of the pump turns on or two, and the pump from the pumps water in the tank from the under the ground. Came from the manufacturer with set up with 20 psi minimum and 40 psi maximum. There's, I show you in previous video, there are two nuts there which you can adjust the way you like. The way I like it is to make sure I have enough pressure in the system but not too much pressure. So I set it up to be minimum 9 to 10 psi and the maximum is 25 psi. Right now, because the tank is full, is 20 psi, but I turned a little bit of water in a faucet before doing this shot, this video. Anyway, okay, now I'm gonna turn off the water. I'm turning on the water in the kitchen and the bathroom, and the water pump will be off. Let's do that right now. As you see, no noise here. Pump is off, of course. The pressure still is dropping. So I will turn on the water also in the bathroom. And I'm gonna flush the toilet. So the whole system works now. If we go over here, we don't see the pump on yet, but there are two faucets just running. Have to drain the whole tank, about maybe 3.5 gallons of water, in order to turn on again, the pump to turn on again to fill up the tank. So let's watch this gauge. Now it's about 10. So pretty soon, about 8, I believe, will turn on the pump, and you're gonna hear it. The water is still running there, and two faucets. Pump is still off yet. Yeah. Now I think we'll start. Now started. You hear the noise? This is the noise you're gonna hear right here. But if you have the this cover on, and your mattress and everything else, the noise will be basically insignificant. So I will shut off the water here and let the tank fill again. Okay. So the pressure will start to increase in the whole system. Now it's about 15, 16. I may have a little bit of air in the whole system, I guess, at this point. But the pump is pretty quiet. Because I installed it also, I said it before, I installed it on a sandwich between two pieces of plywood, which is the bottom one is screwed to the floor of the RV, and the other one on top is the pump itself stays there, bolted to with the thumb screws. Between them is glued a piece of, the pump is of piece of 2 inches plywood sponge. Now the pump is off. We got pressure here about 25, 26, and works fine. If you turn on the water, the cycle will repeat. The pump, when it's running continuously. It's not running and shoots beep, 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 which is okay. I hope you enjoyed the video, and let me know if you have any question. The previous video is made, but it's not published yet, but I will publish both of them at the same time. Now, also in this RV, maybe some people are interested. But before doing that, let me show you this parts here. This part is water pressure switch, which is this is the part number. When it says the 2040, under the 2040 part number starts with 91013 FB G2J20, I think, and the cost is 2140. The other one is from this company, parts. The previous one was Square D. This is part number is this. But there are other. Both of them are from the internet. I mean, from the Amazon. The whole system cost me about $110, which is not bad. In the system, I have also installed electrical panel, solar panel, which is, I have 2 gauges here. One is, this shows how much the solar panel controller charges the batteries right now, 1.5 volts ampere, and outside I have no sun. Outside is basically dark because it's about 5 o'clock p.m. and it's getting dark. Here I have a inverter from this company, Go Power inverter. This is also from Go Power. Inverter is installed here on the other side of the bed in the basement, in a storage. Right now this is off because I don't need. If I want to turn it on, it's turning on, and I have AC power right now because you see the microwave lights are on. I can turn on the microwave, but microwave takes a lot of power, so I use it just a little bit, maybe to make boil some water for the tea or coffee or something. So this works fine at this point. I have 400 watts on top of my RV. One panel, 400 watts panel, which is doing nice. I was in Montana. I just came from Montana 2 days ago from hunting trip, and I didn't suffer to have no battery. The battery is always has been charged, so I'm happy at this point with this system. Okay, see you other time maybe.